Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of 3 Count. I'm War Machine MJ. That's Mainstream Malcolm.
So,
And I finally get first place
fuck.
in our previews, in our predictions. But it's only tied for first place. Small victories. Anyway, we are here today to talk about post-Royal Rumble, Raw and Smackdown.
Ooh.
Pretty enjoyable week of Raw and Smackdown, won't you agree?
Oh yeah, it was good.
Alright. Let's go ahead and start with Monday Night Raw. Oops, that's notes for NXT UK.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in the next video.
Yep.
Dun-na,
Dun,
dun-na,
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
dun, dun.
Anyway, we started the show off with Seth Rollins. The man. No, he's
What?
Seth freaking Rollins.
I was gonna say
He used to call himself the man.
until Becky said, "That's mine now."
Yeah. But yeah, Seth Rollins came out there and said, I've always wanted to do this. Shit, I forgot to put up the WrestleMania sign. Oh, well. He pointed at the WrestleMania sign.
Yeah.
Because he said most kids, they dream about doing this, that, and the other, going to Super Bowl, all this, that, and the other. All I want to do was point at the Mania sign. You did it, Seth.
You did it.
Yeah, and he looked like he legitimately wanted to tear up.
Crybaby.
Speaking of crybabies, out came Triple H. And he looked like he wanted to tear up when he was saying how proud Seth made him.
Thanks, Dad.
Seth, forgive me, I'm trying not to cry. You're out here trying to cry is making me trying to cry, but you made me proud. You should. And then out comes Dean Ambrose, who basically says, I believed in you, Seth. I believed in you. When I was secretly punching you in the face, I was secretly believing in you.
He actually said that.
No. He said, I believed in you.
Yeah.
I knew you could do it. I believed in you. Of course, Triple H's response was perfect. You want to say that after you turned on him after your brother announced he was fighting leukemia? I was like, ow.
Damn, Triple H.
Savage.
Ooh.
So,
You sick fuck.
yeah, basically Dean goes on a tear of whining and bitching and all that. And he says he wants a match against Seth. Triple H says, well, let me think about it. And he starts to step out of the ring, and Dean goes, what, you gotta consult your father-in-law about it?
Ooh.
Triple H just picks up the mic. Give me a referee. Right now. And so we come back from commercial, and Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins have a match.
Yeah.
It was a decent match.
It was okay.
But at the end, Seth Rollins put Dean Ambrose away with a buckle bomb, a super kick, and a hilariously oversold stomp.
I didn't get to see that. Damn.
Dean Ambrose oversold it. Like he got stomped, he popped up to his feet and then just like toppled over.
What the fuck?
Anyway, we go to commercial with Dean Ambrose still plotting in the ring. We come back and he's got a chair and he looks like he's about to open up emotionally to the fans.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the fans were booing him and he said, I'm trying to open up to you people, so be nice. And before he could say what he was going to say, out came Nia Jax and Tamina.
For some reason.
For some reason. Ambrose and Jax got in each other's faces.
Mm-hmm.
Tamina is coming up Dean's left side.
Yeah.
And Dean looks at her like as he's walking out. And Nia Jax kind of elbows him in the head, and he just kind of rolls out and just walks out under his own power.
The fuck?
It was really weird.
I don't understand. That was weird.
Yeah. Then After that, we had Nia Jax and Tamina versus Alexa Bliss and Mickie James to qualify for the Women's Tag Team Championship Elimination Chamber match. God damn, that's a mouthful.
It's too long.
But,
That's what she said.
yeah, surprise, surprise, Nia Jax and Tamina beat Alexa Bliss and Mickie James.
Damn.
Yeah, she did a double. Nia Jax did a double Samoan drop to Bliss and James.
Oh, that's how she went.
Yeah. Next up, we had Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angles.
They did this weird interview with Kurt Angle where he's kind of reflecting on his 2018. How he was general manager and he was put on vacation, and then Drew McIntyre embarrassed the shit out of him. So he finally gets his hand on Baron Corbin, who beats him with the Deep Six.
You gonna let Baron Corbin beat you?
He didn't even beat him with his finisher. He beat him with one of his other moves.
It wasn't the end of days. It was the Deep Six.
Yeah, he Deep Sixed him.
Nick, what the hell happened, Kurt? What happened, Kurt? What happened? What happened?
It's his neck, man. If it's broken, it gives him power.
Yeah.
Anyway, Baron Corbin comes back in the ring, lays Kurt Angle out with a end of days, and that's it.
Well, that's what happens.
Yeah. Next up, we've got, we had Finn Balor coming out there and talking how, reflecting on his losing effort to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And then out came Booty Lashley.
Booty Lashley.
I'm sorry, Intercontinental Champion Booty Lashley.
There we go.
Of course, as always, Leo Rush is hyping him up, saying that he's better, faster, stronger than Brock Lesnar, and that he could beat Brock Lesnar. And of course, Finn responds with, "I lasted longer against Brock Lesnar than you lasted in the Rumble."
Ooh.
Which was a whole whopping 12 to 16 seconds.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. And so Booty Lashley, being upset by that fact, just proceeded to beat Finn's ass. Then next up, we've got further mediocrity for the Revival as they took on Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
Sad day.
Yeah. The Revival won because they shatter machined Kurt Hawkins.
Of course.
Next up is something that I would actually go for if they decide to do it at WrestleMania. We had an Elias concert where he turned heel,
Yeah.
telling the fans, "Oh, you don't deserve me." All this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Until he was confronted by JEFFJARRETT. Ain't he great, Jeff Jarrett?
Great and fucked on. That's what happened.
I spelled that out without looking at the notes. Anyway, yeah, he came out there and called Elias slapnuts.
Yeah.
And he opened up a case of verbal ass whip. And then out popped Road Dogg, the roadie, doing his usual spiel.
Yeah.
Of course, Elias beat both of them down. Broke another guitar over Double J's back.
Again.
Yeah. Ain't he great? Next up, we had another qualifier for the WWE Women's Tag Team Elimination Chamber. I'm going to have to shorten that. As Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan defeated Natalya and Dana Brooke. There wasn't much to this match.
No.
Dana Brooke basically wrote checks her mouth couldn't cash.
I know, right?
Then we had Ronda Rousey's open challenge against Bayley.
It was a good match.
It was good, but on the weird side.
What do you mean?
Because Bayley was dominating the match.
Oh, she was. Yeah, she was.
Weird.
I know, right?
Like, okay, there's talks that Ronda's leaving after Mania. It's just, it looked like she had that "I'm done" kind of.
It's like I don't feel like it no more.
Yeah.
Just like, just get it over with already. Let me chill. Let me get out of here.
So, Ronda defeated Bailey, and after that we went to commercial when the man popped out there.
The man!
Now, in between the commercial break, something peculiar happened.
You taking a crap?
No. What, did you take a crap during this commercial?
No.
Oh. Anyway. As during commercial, like the live camera caught it, and WWE acknowledged it, you saw Bailey and Becky throw up one of these.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Horseman?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Becky Lynch pops out there and she says, "I don't need time to decide like Seth Rollins does. I'm coming after you, Ronnie." And for a split second, Ronda Rousey just kind of started shooting. Because she said, "I can kill you with my bare hands."
Oh, damn, okay.
She said the K word on WWE TV.
Kill. Not kind, kill.
The K word.
Kill.
As Deadpool would put it. The K word.
Yeah, the K word. I'll K word you. But yeah, she I like when Rowdy like that in promo when she's like, "Oh, I can kill you with my bare hands and this, that, and the other thing." That last part's cool. I like that.
What I loved was Becky just looked like, "Prove it.
Do it.
Do it.
Did.
Did."
Yeah.
Next up we had Braun Strowman taking on Drew McIntyre. I didn't watch this match.
Forgot who won.
Braun Strowman did.
Oh, cool.
By disqualification.
Oh.
Because Baron Corbin's bitch ass came out there and cheap shotted him.
Just like, hey guys, like,
Yeah. So, you know,
forgot that match even happened.
yeah.
Good God.
I think, yeah, Braun Strowman got double choke slammed on the steel steps.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. But before Braun Strowman went out for his match, he saw Seth Rollins and he basically gave him respect. Said, "You want it fair and square.
Now you better win.
Make the right choice and win." Speaking of Seth Rollins, we ended the show with Seth Rollins finally making his pick, and it's the Beast Incarnate, Brock
And he
Lesnar.
came out and just started beating with him, and then Brock was just like, "Get off me!"
Yeah, Brock laid him out with a series of F5s. Rollins picked himself back up and just yelled, "Is that all you got?" And then Brock Lesnar answered in kind.
Put in the F5.
Yeah. So that's how we closed out Raw. Oops. Wrong tab. Anyway, going to Smackdown Live. We started the show off with
Weirdness.
with the man.
Oh, I thought it was the orange.
No. That was like, yeah, that was halfway through the first hour.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
The man.
yeah, basically she was saying after confronting Ronnie last night, she's not on my level. She's nowhere near close to me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then out comes Charlotte, who basically says, I was right or something. Basically, she was gloating over something.
Yeah.
And Becky just cheap shots her.
Ugh.
I loved it because it's just a flat out donkey punch.
Just, ugh.
And of course, they brawl.
Yeah.
And Charlotte starts picking at Becky's leg and mocking her for it. So yeah, we got an injury angle for Becky. Maybe it's to keep her fresh for Mania.
Fresh, and more fresh.
But after that, Becky was getting interviewed by Kayla Braxton on her way out. saying that she refused medical treatment because she spent enough time on the shelf. Which looked legit.
Yeah.
Next up, we had R-Truth's
This craziness.
United States Championship match.
Yeah.
Basically, it was a consolation prize for getting his number hijacked in the Rumble.
So that's why they did it pretty much.
Yeah, that was the kayfabe reason.
Because, you know, he came out third and then he just got hijacked.
Yeah, he got his ass knocked out by Nia Jax.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This was wonky because R-Truth beat Shinsuke with a roll-up.
And the pin was suspect.
Yeah. Because once they got done, Shinsuke tried to hit like a high kick, and R-Truth ducked it, and the ref was saying, stop, the match is over. And R-Truth looked like he legitimately did not know what the fuck happened.
I don't think anybody did, honestly.
Yeah. And that was his first championship in years?
About 15 years.
Not 15, no.
About at least 10. Maybe short.
It's like either 7 or 9. Because he was United States champion once before. He was tag team champion before. Yeah. Let's see. But then afterwards, R-Truth defended his title against Rusev after a heel turn for Rusev in a shoving match between R-Truth, Carmelo, Rusev, and Lana.
Mm-hmm.
R-Truth beat Rusev with a roll-up. And then, of course, Rusev and Nakamura beat down R-Truth. Later on, backstage, the club address Rusev.
There's like, that's no way you can do that to R-Truth like that.
That's not cool, bro. So check this, bro. How about you take on these good bros, bro?
Bro.
I think I tried to make Carl Anderson sound like
Vince Russo.
Yeah, Russo, bro.
Oh God, don't do that.
So yeah, next week it's going to be Rusev and Nakamura taking on the club.
I mean, it's most likely they're gonna win anyways.
The club's going to lose.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Anderson, Gallows, they're great. They're just horribly underutilized.
Yeah, they're just not doing anything. They're not doing anything with them.
Yeah. Next up, we had Rey Mysterio coming out to address Almas.
Mm-hmm. Or Andrade.
He's still Andrade Cien Almas to me. Anyway, Zelina Vega came out there and basically said, "You're scared of me, Rey. You had me banned from ringside in that last match because you were scared." And then Almas beat down Mysterio.
Yeah.
Even making fun of Rey's homage to Eddie.
Yeah,
You know,
I saw that. That was kind of weird.
He tried to do
Three
Amigos, and while he paused to do this number, I'm not sure what you call that. So.
I mean, yeah.
But I know Eddie used to do it all the time.
All the time, yeah.
Anyway, Rey countered that. Almas caught Rey when he was trying to do 619. Almas lays out Mysterio and just gets jiggy with it. Next up, we had the best championship celebration in the world for The Miz and Shane O'Mac.
Oh, yeah, the dad came out. So.
Yeah, The Miz's dad came out. That's all that happened.
And then they both almost cried and shit.
They both were crying and slobbering and shit. And then Shane O'Mac said, "We need contenders to defend against at Elimination Chamber. So we're going to have a Four Corners elimination match."
Four Corners.
We had the Usos, The Bar, The New Day, and Heavy Machinery.
And then Fucking Usos on that bitch.
Yeah, just in summation, Heavy Machinery compacted the New Day.
Mm-hmm.
The Bar broke down Heavy Machinery, and the Usos broke the Bar.
They broke them.
Then next up, we had we had Daniel Bryan coming out to change the climate of SmackDown Live.
This shit was fucking weird.
Oh, I loved it.
I mean, I loved it, yeah, but that belt looks ugly as fuck.
Daniel Bryan unveils a new belt after he unveils his new insurance policy.
Yeah.
Rowan.
Yeah.
The new belt, it's the strap is made out of hemp.
Yeah.
The plates are made out of naturally fallen oak trees.
Yep.
And instead of like jewels and shit, it's turquoise. It's a good looking gimmick belt, I'll give it that. Then AJ Styles came out there and asked Daniel Bryan if he smoked the prototype of that belt. And next up came Randy Orton. I forgot what he said.
Who?
Randy Orton.
Oh fuck! I forgot what he said too.
Then Ali came out there, and Ali was trying to talk tough, but Orton shut him down by saying, "Dude, didn't you get eliminated by a girl last night?"
Ooh shit.
Jeff Hardy came out there, said some stuff. Samoa Joe, savage, straight fucking savage.
He just came in there and said, "Fuck you," and this and that and the thing.
I know, like he starts talking all this shit. I think he said, "Ali, I'm the one that put you to sleep." This, that, and the other. And Jeff Hardy tried to cut him off. And Joe said, "Jeff, how about you act like this is one of your AA meetings and shut your mouth when I'm trying to share?"
Ooh.
Jeff just started laughing. Orton just kind of did this number and started laughing.
Oh.
It was such a pot shot. Then he slides in the ring, points at Orton, says, "I've still got beef with you." Looks at AJ and goes, "How's our girl Wendy?"
Oh, and then everything went to shit.
Yeah, AJ threw the first punch. And
he's like, you fucking, you bastard, you're talking about Wendy. Fuck you.
Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan goes over, stands on an announce table, and says,
I'll be champion forever. And
"I'm not going to defend it against any one of you." And then up on the jumbo screen, "Daniel, hey Daniel, it's me, Triple H. Yeah, you know me. We do selfies together. Anyway,
what?
Anyway, you're right. You're not going to be defending against any one man. No, you're going to be defending against 6. Oh wait, 5. Sorry, you're the 6th man. 5. Elimination Chamber. Defending. Yeah. Book it.
Do it.
Do it live. Fuck it. Do it live."
Shit's off the Tron.
Oh, by the way, your belt looks stupid. Shuts up, Tron.
Like, I know Joe came after Jeff, and then who else? Orton?
Yeah, Orton was there.
I don't think he got on Orton. I don't think so.
No, he just, what, you mean attacked?
No, I'm talking about just
On mic?
verbally savaged him.
He said something, but it was to the degree of, "I've still got beef with you."
To Orton?
Yeah, because Orton RKO'd him before,
Oh, right.
Yeah. "I am Samoa." RKO.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. I loved it.
Why have they not put the belt on Joe?
Because they're stupid, and they don't know what they have.
Samoa Joe is a goddamn savage on the mic.
Savagery is unreal with this guy.
The savagery is real. Anyway, yeah, while we're on the subject of Raw and SmackDown, apparently Dean Ambrose has requested his release.
Yeah, I heard that. Saw that. I keep seeing that. I keep seeing that on YouTube and stuff. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, the news broke early Tuesday, because I know What Culture and Cultaholic were already reporting on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently he did not he does not want to renew his contract. And WWE has acknowledged it on their social media. So we don't know what the deal is there. All we know is he said, and I quote, "I hate hokey shit."
That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He hates the hokey shit.
And he's already getting some attention from other wrestlers on the indie scene.
Yeah.
Like Joey Ryan said something about hokey shit. I think it was like, "If you like hokey shit, book me," or something like that. And then Jimmy Havoc said he wants to fight Dean Ambrose. So who knows what he could do?
Yeah.
He could go somewhere, or he could do nothing.
Or he could just be like, I don't care anymore. Fuck it all.
I still say he could be the next member of Bullet Club.
I mean, it fits his profile, his character.
I mean, the scenario I thought up the other night was Tama Tonga says, I never wanted to be a leader.
Yeah.
I don't like being the leader. It's too much paperwork. He jokes about that shit.
Yeah.
But then, he makes the assertion that there's a new leader. Someone who fits the ideals of old Bullet Club, which, is all about making their own opportunities.
Yeah.
And so, you have Dean Ambrose, who's going by John Moxley.
John Moxley.
All covered up, you don't know who it is, beating the shit out of Tanahashi or Okada or somebody. And then Tama Tonga just welcomed him as the next leader of Bullet Club.
Oh my God.
Real. So, yeah. He follows the wave of people just kind of exiting from WWE.
Yeah.
Got the Canalises, the Revival. Now Hideo Itami. So, who knows where he's turning up? Could be anywhere. But with that being said, that is all of Raw and SmackDown for this week. As for us, subscribe to this goddamn motherfucking channel so you can be up to date on all of our paper previews, paper reviews, and the 3 count. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And coming down the pipeline, of course, we've got our review of TakeOver Phoenix and the Royal Rumble. We're going to have our preview and review for Elimination Chamber. And we're still very much working our way through WCW World War III. So with that being said, I am War Machine MJ. That's Mainstream Malcolm. We are the 3 Count Mafia. And we'll see you guys next time.